Hey there. In today's world, trying to have a computer that's just a computer and not connected to random online accounts is becoming harder and harder. Microsoft Windows is the most common operating system, and currently with Windows 11, Microsoft basically tries to force you to have an online Microsoft account linked to your device, or you can't even finish setting it up. But what if you like Windows, or you just have to use it, but you don't want an online account? Well, there are a decent number of online account bypass techniques which let you spin up Windows using only local accounts. This brings me to a big YouTuber called David Bombal. He actually has at least a couple of videos showing at least 12 different ways of how to install Windows 11 with local accounts. Even though his videos are only a couple of months old, Microsoft has already patched some of these methods out, further trying to force users to use online accounts. So I wanted to share one more way of how to install Windows 11 without an online account, and that wasn't shown in David Bombal's videos to the best of my knowledge. Alright, that's a long enough intro, so what are we doing here? Windows 11 really tries to force online accounts, however, Windows 10 does not. You are also able to do in-place upgrades between Windows 10 and 11, so putting 2 and 2 together, if we want Windows 11 with a local account only, we can just install Windows 10 with a local account and then upgrade to Windows 11, which preserves that local account, no email ever needed. I'll show this process with this laptop right here, and I will be making the Windows 10 installation USB with this flash drive. Do note that I will be making the installation media with a second Windows computer. Okay, I'm on my second computer with my flash drive plugged in. I'll head to Microsoft's site and download the Windows 10 Media Creation tool. I would download this and then just go through the process. I want to create installation media. Choose flash drive. And just give it a minute. And once the flash drive is all set up, it's time to boot to it. On my motherboard, I hit F12 to go to my boot options menu and choose my flash drive. Yours will probably be different like F9, but just Google the options for your motherboard if you don't know. I'm fast forwarding through most of this since it's pretty straightforward. I'm just installing Windows 10, then upgrading to Windows 11, but I still wanted to include what I'm doing. Here in Windows 10, I can set up a local account only just by selecting I don't have internet. I think it's kind of funny that that's all you had to do to bypass online accounts in the past, but Windows 11 just wants to be difficult, I guess. I'm booted to my fresh Windows 10 install. At this point, I recommend that you install any available updates before going forward. Of course, you still have the warning that Windows 10 has reached end of support though. Now, I want to upgrade to Windows 11. I'll just go to Microsoft's Windows 11 download page and grab a copy of the installation assistant. Here, it does force me to download the PC Health Check app, so I'll run through that and verify that my computer supports Windows 11. And mine does. I'll refresh the install assistant, and then I'll just let Windows 11 install. After a few minutes, I can sign back in. And finally, I'll go back to my settings, and I can see that I am in Windows 11 with a local account without ever needing to link an email or create a Microsoft account. Alright, that's about it for this video. Should have been very straightforward honestly, but I can't really say that I've seen others mention this method before. Granted, this method does take a lot longer than a lot of other bypass techniques, but it seems pretty reliable to me, which is a big positive, and I think this would be kind of hard to patch out. And this will work even if you have a brand new computer that came with Windows 11 pre-installed. You just wipe it, install Windows 10, and then do an in-place upgrade to Windows 11 just like I did here. Now it is very important to note that obviously this way does rely on you being able to access Windows 10, and since Windows 10 is quickly becoming phased out, 10 might not be available for much longer. So just keep that in mind. Either way, hopefully you learned something.